Okay. So there's always three scenarios that you do become an affiliate. All right. No income. It will be a lot harder for you to make money in the markets if that's your only source. So if you are an affiliate on this call and your customers come in or someone has come in and you haven't helped them become an affiliate or you haven't helped them create an income, knowing that they don't have an income, you're actually giving them a disservice. You're giving them less than what they actually paid for. You're not giving them the opportunity. You're not giving them the chance to even succeed here, which is what our goal is. Okay. The second is if you have previous experience. So if you're in network marketing or you have a community or you have influence, then you need to have the affiliate conversation. Just because you have a conversation, guys, and it's the same when you share the business, just because you have a conversation about what it is you do, it doesn't mean they need to do it or join. So if I have a conversation, I just did a call with Savannah's part of Savannah's team, right? Where I had a conversation, whether anyone does it or not, that doesn't phase me. It doesn't phase the business. It doesn't do anything other than clarify who is really, really hungry and who is just interested. And it's funny, I had a conversation last night, right, where I've got one tattoo on my arm, right? But I want to get a few more tattoos. But the reason why I haven't got a lot of tattoos is because my desire for wanting a tattoo isn't that great where I've now gone to get one. So I want one. I know it will look good. I know it will be great to have one. It's the same way a lot of people say, look, like I want to make money, I want to leave my job. It sounds great. But unless you move, unless you go and get it done, you're just talking and you're waffling and you don't have a desire. The number one chapter in the Think and Grow Rich book is desire. Okay, so after an affiliate conversation and that person doesn't move, it just says to us that maybe you're not really sick and tired as you say you are, which is okay. And the last person is someone that has results. Okay, so if you made a withdrawal, if you made money, Monday's cool. I think everybody made it. I made it very, very clear, guys. The goal is for you to just make a pound if you can. Make it bleed. Once you make it bleed, you can now bleed it out long term. Okay. Now, the process. I want this done specifically by certain ranks. Okay. Just so that it's done properly. We had a call maybe a month ago with Bells where he gave us specific ways to have an affiliate launch. Only 2Ks and above were on that. So if you're less than a 2K, you may be not aware of the conversation that is had, hence why it's 2Ks and above. So if you, as a brand new affiliate, okay, you may have brought in one person, you may have brought in two people, you may be a four no more, you may be a 700, you may be a 1K. I'm speaking to you. If any person that comes into your business, your visual tree, and they come under those three points I've just mentioned, you need to set up a three-way call with your 2K and above. I'm going to say that again. If you are a 1K, a 700, a 4 no more, or you're an affiliate on this call and you bring in a customer and you have the conversation of whether they have a job, whether they have experience, or whether they have results, you now need to set up a three-way call with your 2K and above leader. Okay? Now, what will happen? What will happen? You guys will see the process, but we need to see it from each step, right? Is you will send over a compensation plan. If you want to do your own, you can. Any leaders, you can. But I have a compensation plan video where I break down the compensation side to it. Because what most people don't realize, unless you have 30K in your trading account, you're not going to make 2 to 3K a month. That's what most people want to be earning to do this full time. So how can you get 30K, 20K into your trading account, build the business, you now have more money to play with. Okay. Now, as soon as that happens, they'll have a call back, and obviously you can discuss the thoughts from what the video. Again, doesn't mean now they've seen the video they're going to become an affiliate, but the seed's been planted, and they know that if times does come, or it does come to a time where you really want to make money, you really are hungry, then you know the solution. VIP list, okay? Very, very important, guys. We ask for a certain amount because it's a law of average. It's a numbers game, which means if you want to hit four no more, you have to at least speak to 40 people before you can complain. Don't complain to me. It doesn't work. People are saying no. Where? You're whinging. Do not do any of that until 40 people at least you've exposed the business to. What does that mean? Presentation, they've seen, and they've jumped on a freeway call. If you've not done that 40 times, guys, do not complain. You just haven't done the work that you need to be able to complain. Make sense? Right? Now, when it comes to your VIP list, this is what I recommend. I tell them to look, show me your contact list straight away. Depending on how many contacts they have, depends on how many you request to have as a VIP list. If they have 100 names in their phone book, you can't ask for 100 numbers on your VIP list. Doesn't make sense. What I now do is I qualify them. So if you have 0 to 100 contacts in your phone book, you at least can get 25 names down. Write this down, guys, please, right? If you have a list of 0 to 100 names, you should at least get 25 names down. It's not enough. Let them know it's not enough. Let them know that you don't have the right amount of numbers to go for no more. But that's all we can do to work with right now. Okay? If you have a contact or a phone book of 100 to 250 names, you can get at least a list of 40 names down. Okay, that's the bare minimum to go for no more. All right, 250 names plus 50 to 75 list is easy. How to qualify people? How do you guys qualify people on your VIP list? You all should have a VIP list anyway. How do you qualify people when it first comes to your VIP list? Can you guys tell me? How do you know whether to put someone's name down on your list or not? What's your qualification? Can anyone tell me? You just do it. If they breathe, that's a good one. I put everyone. Yeah, that's the mentality. But the best way I think the conclusion I've come with is if you was to ring them now, would they answer? Would they pick up? Not at that time in the moment, but if you was to ring them, would they pick up the phone? If they wouldn't pick up the phone, delete now you can delete their number. Because why on earth do you have it? If you know that they wouldn't pick up the phone, I don't understand why you've got I don't understand. That's the only qualification you need, guys. If I put this person on my list, if I was to call them any hours in the day, would they pick up the phone? If they wouldn't and you rang them 3 times, guys, I don't know why you have their number in your phone book. All right? Anyone with 500 names or more, you definitely need 100 names or more. No, no if, buts, or maybe. And I always say to people, if you want to compromise with your VIP list, I will compromise with the time that I give you. How does that sound? Is that a fair deal? You want to compromise with the list? I compromise with the time I give you to help you get to the next level. If we're okay to do that, then that's absolutely fine. Okay. Now, once they do have the list, guys, schedule a day when they can join on another device other than their phone to go through the affiliate launch document. Now, I want you guys doing this with 2K leaders because I feel like we're doing affiliate launches, guys, but they're not effective. How do we know? Because you've had way too many affiliate launches and there's been no affiliates or ranks or anyone that's produced from affiliates. Does that make sense? So it's all well and good. I commend you for doing that affiliate launch. But if it's not effective, guys, and you've had 10 affiliate launches and not one affiliate, there's something wrong that you're not aware of. There's a blind spot. Okay. So when it comes to this process, I feel like everybody knows to have a VIP launch. Most of you on this call have had an affiliate launch, but I feel like after a lot of you are stuck, don't know what to do. You don't know the process. We may not have a process. All right. So I feel like this is something beneficial for you guys to understand once you do have an affiliate launch. Okay. So your first affiliate launch, right? Day one, right? Let's just say we're having an affiliate launch today. It should be a Zoom call of 45 to 60 minutes, right? No longer than an hour. Okay. This is what we need to do. As soon as they've had the affiliate launch, guys, buy the affiliate kit there and then. It's $30. If you can't buy the affiliate kit there and then, as in like, sorry, you don't, then I can't work with you because you haven't made a commitment. I'm wasting my time here. How can you want to go to 2K a month, 5K a month, and you're not willing to invest $30 into your business? Doesn't make sense. A lot of us are doing we're doing the affiliate launch, and then no one's bought the affiliate kit. When someone buys the affiliate kit, you're now telling me I'm a serious candidate, right? And I want to actually build the business. Now, anyone, even if you have a list of 100 names, guys, your goal is to go through that list within your first week. Because think about it. How long does it take? Can anyone tell me? How long does it take to pique someone's interest? Can anyone tell me in the chat? How long does it take to pique someone's interest? 30 seconds. So if you're speaking to 10 people in 30 seconds, that's 30 minutes a day. When some people come to me and they say, "Oh, I don't have time to do the affiliate side of thing." What are you talking? But like you haven't done the maths. You're doing 10 phone calls, 30 seconds each. You should go through 10 people within your half an hour a day. You could be driving, you could be walking home, you could be on your couch. 30 minutes a day, dedicate to your day to say, I'm going to put 30 minutes into building my online business. I'm going to do 10 phone calls a day, getting people to watch the information. That's not hard, guys, right? Within a week, right? When I had an affiliate launch, once I know that they now had to invite, right? We're on the affiliate launch. I get them to phone maybe 5 or 10 people on the call, right? So I know now this person's confident or they know how to peak. After that, my job's done. I now have to just assume that you want this as bad as you as you say you do. Obviously, when it does come to maybe when it does come to, sorry, I'm trying to sort out this annotation stuff. When it does come to there we go. When it does come to maybe in person, I always feel that's better, right? I always tell people, look, come to the office or come in proximity so I can hear you and I can give you constructive criticism about what you may not be doing well when it comes to actually inviting on the phone. Okay? After your first week, you should have gone through your VIP list. Not many people come with a list more than 100. So in your first week, if you're doing 10 a day, you should get through 70 names at least. Okay? So that's week one. The second half of your week, the second week, right? You now spend this week getting people on three-way calls and following up with people that may not have answered or people you still need to go through on your list. Because guys, this business specifically, it is based off speed. Like if you don't build this business quick, it is so painful. And I think some of you can understand. It is so painful. You're in the exact same position. You're having the exact same conversations. You're speaking to the exact same people because you're not moving urgently. Right, I was speaking to Silver early today where something happened and I was like, urgency is like everything in this business. I'm not talking about a construction business or an e-commerce business. In network marketing, it is based on speed. If you don't move speedy like this, people are going to be gone before you know it. And I think a lot of you realize if someone doesn't do the affiliate side or they don't make money in trading, they're gone within their first 30, 60 days. Most people in your business right now that started in 90 days, guys, they're not here now. Why? Because there wasn't enough urgency behind it. And more time people say, oh, my team's not urgent. I guarantee you, you're just not urgent. That's normally how it works because you attract who you are in this business in life. So if you're attracting people in your business that are not urgent, I guarantee you, you're not urgent as well. Right? Now, this gap here is where a lot of people, a- again, I wouldn't say fail, but they're just delaying their success. Why would you delay something? Why would you delay something that you know you want? Right? If I'm hungry, I don't want to delay food. I don't want to delay my Uber Eats if I'm hungry now. If I'm hungry now, why would I delay the food? So if you guys want to get out your job or you guys want to create success, why would you delay the process that will get you there? We tell people as soon as your second week is up, these are the things you need to do. These are non-negotiables. If you're working with me personally, if you're my person on this call, right, and you're an affiliate, these are non-negotiables for myself. After week two, we have a social media launch. You have your Instagram set up. I don't care if you never used it. I don't care if you never posted. That's why you're here because that didn't do anything for you. So let's just see where we're going and let's see what people that do have the success are currently doing. What are they doing? They're on social media, right? So your Instagram connected to your TikTok, right? Sorry. So have it connected. So your TikTok, sorry, have your TikTok and your Instagram connected. I see some of you, you're posting great on TikTok, but I go on your page, there is no Instagram connected. The funnel you've just ruined. Right? On your Instagram, create your bio, your highlights, and your following ratio. Guys, you should never be following more than you're actually followers. I don't care. You may not care, but the people care. I couldn't care, but the people care. If they come to your page and they realize, you know what, this person's following more than their followers, for whatever reasons, it now means you're maybe less important. I don't know. I don't want to understand. That's just how it works. Okay. I've never been a social media guy, as a lot of you say as well. But guess what? We make money from social media. Okay. Next, your TikTok account, create that. Right? You're on it, you're scrolling, you have the app, you just don't use it the right way. And then finally, guys, your what I do video. Be honest on this call, right? Drop a two if you've been here longer than a month and you don't have your what I do video. I'm not going to out you, right? But just be honest with yourself. This is affiliate call, this is affiliate training. You've been here longer than a month and you don't have your what I do video. All you need to do is look at people that are creating success. Look at people that are hitting ranks. Nicola, you guys jumped on Nicola's call, right? Yesterday or whenever it was. She's a grown woman. She has a kid, right? She is an older crowd. She still posts on social media. She's now making 10K a month. Like, I'd love to know the excuse, what it just means for those that did put a two. what it means is that this is not a priority for you. This is not something that's really important for you. This is something that you don't believe works. That's what it means ultimately. If you don't have your What I Do video done and you've been here longer than a month, it means that the game plan that Josh and Sammy and Melando and Bells are giving me and Chris is giving me, it doesn't work. That's what it means. Because there's doing the work and there's believing in it. Two different things. There's posting TikToks and there's believing I'm going to go viral. Some of you are just posting TikToks to post TikToks to say I posted a TikTok, but you put no energy, you put no passion, you put no belief in it, and that's why you've never gone viral. That should happen after week 2. Now, the actual funnel, right? It doesn't make sense for you guys doing what you're doing. Is if you're posting on the gram, fantastic. If you're posting on TikTok, fantastic. But if you don't connect the funnel is, guys, TikTok, it has one timeline. It's the best marketing app or system in today's day and age for free. We post on TikTok, we absolutely spam it, right? The reason why Liana and Savannah are about to hit 2K a month is because they absolutely spam TikTok. Right, I just come off a call with them, and everyone on there said, I found on TikTok, I found her on TikTok. The game plan works. So we find people from TikTok. Our Instagram is connected. They come to our Instagram, right? Ideally, you want to go and download an app called ManyChats, guys. Set this up now. I wish I set this up before I went viral. There's probably 1,000, 2,000 people that I haven't reached out to because of automation. I think you have 1,000 messages free before you have to pay, right? So it'll go from TikTok to Instagram, and then I want you all to have a free WhatsApp chat. Drop a one if you have a free WhatsApp chat already, right? Myself and Silva, we both brought around 5 or 6 customers each just from our free WhatsApp group chat last week, right? Your aim is to get as many people into your WhatsApp group chat. Okay, this is now your VIP list, but there are a bunch of strangers. Your VIP list is for people that you know. Your WhatsApp chat is for strangers that want to see what it is you're doing. Now, some say, look, that's a long process to go from TikTok to Instagram to WhatsApp. Well, if they can't do that, guys, they're not going to go from the Mighty app to GFood to jumping on our sessions. So ultimately, you're actually qualifying people to see whether they're actually good for our business model. Because if they can't do that simple process, they're not going to go through Jason Bonham's sessions. They're not going to go through the Forex education. They're not going to go through the steps in Mighty, right? So this is the funnel I need you guys to understand. This is why we do what we do. TikTok, Instagram, free value chat. Okay? Now, how you want to break it down? Yes, we're posting every day. I don't expect you to put your camera up to your face every day, guys. I don't do that, so I don't expect you to do that. But what I do is I'll have 3 days a week where I smash out 7 videos. I'll smash out 7 videos. I might do it on Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday. I'm going to give myself an hour. I'm going to smash out 7 videos each. Now I have 3 TikToks a day for the week. It is so simple. But the reason why this business is hard for a lot of you, because the simple things are easier not to do. It's so easy. Like, it's easy to do it, but it's easier not to do it. That's the problem, right? Reels, right? Repost one of those, out of those 21 TikToks you do, or out of those 7 TikToks, sorry, 21, 7 days, 21 TikToks. Post one of them, repost one of them on IG, guys. Repost one of them on Instagram. And then what I do with my free value chat is every other day I'll post a withdrawal. This morning I posted a withdrawal from the chat. 2 days ago I posted what did I post? I think I posted an email of customers joining. So I simply just throw the bait in to my WhatsApp chat every other day. I don't think whilst I've been in GFood, there hasn't been a week where I haven't brought 3 to 5 customers consistently. Some of you are doing 3 to 5 in a month. Doesn't make sense, right? Instagram, 10 stories a day, 10 new messages a day, 10 follow-ups a day, 1 to 3 months it takes to go online. Guys, when I first started my social media stuff, it took me 3 months to get my first customer. So if you guys are still dwelling on social media, you're just delaying your time, guys. It doesn't affect me. It affects your paycheck. That's what it does. It takes a lot longer for you to go viral if you don't start now, right? Next, obviously, you guys should know this. This is the basic audios, right? Drop a one in the chat. If and be honest, if you've never listened to Eric Worre go pro at least 3 times, If you haven't listened to all 7 steps 3 times, drop a one in the chat. Joe, I know you've been here 4 days, so I don't expect you to. I don't expect you to, right? But the rest of you guys, that's the Bible when it comes to network marketing, right? The second month you should be listening to building an empire, and it doesn't mean again just listen to listen to it. Actually study it. Study it. If I said to you, what did you learn? What did you take from that? Most people are not able to relay it, right? Month three, developing a leader within you. Please write this down. Take a screenshot, whatever it may be, guys. I'm giving you the blueprint to at least get to 2K a month. Anything above that, it requires belief and leadership. If you're not making 2K a month in this business, guys, you're just not working hard enough. There's no like there's no if, buts, or maybe. You're not doing what you should be doing, or you're not working hard enough. You're either not posting on TikTok, you're not posting on Instagram, or you're not listening to audios and you're not studying the game. That is it. There's nothing to figure out. There's nothing to wonder. You don't have to wonder why you're not making 2K a month in the business. I'm telling you why. That's the reason why, guys. Okay? Next, you want to get plugged into the system, right? We do this call every single Wednesday where we go through different things as an affiliate. The Mighty Affiliate Guide. I guarantee you again, how many of you have gone through the affiliate guide in the Mighty section? There's so much incredible value in the Mighty app. Become a student. Notice you don't have a team right now. So what does that mean when you go home and you're not sure what to do? Study the Mighty app. Go into the Mighty app. Go through the affiliate guide. Okay? The office I'm not going to speak about because obviously some people are there and some people are not. That's another conversation for another day. All right? But what I want you guys to do is I want you to study 3 to 5 mentors within the industry. Write this down. Study 3 to 5 mentors in this industry. Okay? Most of you don't have mentors, or not mentors. I don't want to use the word mentor because I'm going to go into something next, right? But most of you don't, you're not inspired by anyone in the industry. If you're inspired by someone in the industry, it means you want to be like them, which means you're going to do what they're going to do. But if you're not inspired by anyone, it makes sense why you're not moving at all. Okay? As I mentioned before, for you to go 2K, guys, all you need to do is prospect, present, promote. Hard work is all it takes to get to 2K a month. 5K, 10K, 15, 25K is belief and leadership. That's a whole nother ball game. Most of you are not making 2K a month from this business. All you need to do to make 2K a month is prospect the hell out of every single individual, present the business every single day, and promote like your life depends on it. That is all you have to do. Okay? Any questions on this? Drop a one if it makes sense. And if anyone has any questions about this, please let me know. Cool. Right. Foundation towards this, guys, right? This is basics, right? This is just the foundation I want you to have towards this. Treat it like a business, not a hobby. Be coachable and play the long-term game. All right. I've shown you guys the £20 an hour, right? I've shown you guys the £20 an hour and the 10-year, the 5-year plan. You guys have seen that, right? I'm sure I've shown you that before. 3 things. Treat it like a business, not a hobby. Be coachable and play the long-term game. Okay? Don't chase the fast money. What's the fast money? Forex right now for most of you. It's good for now. It's not sustainable. It's not long term. As quick as you've made it, I'm sure as many of you are aware, as quick as you'll lose it. You made it by the morning, you lost it by the evening. Well done. Okay? Right, next. This one's huge. Take a screenshot, study it. If you've never studied it before, if you've never gone out your way and studied mentors and mentees, this is a huge topic that maybe some of you are, you may not be ready to hear. But I'm not you guys' mentor. I can be your coach. I'll take that. We can use it for three-way calls. You can say I've got my mentor on the line on the three-way calls, but I am not you guys' mentor. Only because I can't call you a mentee. Like you can't, a lot of us may have in our bio mentor. A lot of us may say I'm the mentor, or a lot of you complain saying my mentor doesn't help me. You don't have a mentor, guys. Most of you don't have a mentor simply because you're not a mentee. Maybe you don't know the difference. Okay? So let's break it down. All right. A mentor is a person with experience in the industry or business. It's a period of time, which means it doesn't last forever. I've had mentees before. I'm now no longer their mentor. Mentorship is not forever. It's not a marriage. Okay? If marriages can divorce, then so can mentorship. Okay? A mentor is when someone gives someone advice or a guidance, right, to another individual. Write this down, please, guys, right? A mentor isn't someone you take advice from. Because you can take advice from everyone. You take advice from your mom, your dad, your friend. You take advice from everyone. A mentor isn't someone you take advice from. A mentor is the advice you take. I'm going to say that again. A mentor isn't someone you take advice from because you take advice from everyone, right? You ask for everyone's opinion. You ask for everyone's story. You ask for everyone's opinion, advice. A mentor is the advice you take, full stop. This is where now some of you are probably realizing, okay, I'm not a mentee. I'm not a mentor. Okay. You can't receive mentorship from someone who is not a mentor. They're your enroller. A lot of you on this call, guys, you have an enroller. You have an upline. You don't have a mentor. Mentorship is earned. It's earned. I don't mentor. I probably count on one hand in my lifetime the people that I've mentored. And normally that period takes anywhere from 2 to 5 years to actually qualify for you to be a good mentor and to have a good mentee. All right. As a mentor, right? Those that do maybe want to become a mentor, please understand you will always face betrayal as a mentor. My previous company, guys, my first company, I had a lot of people that I was mentoring. A lot of them stabbed me in the back, right? But it's needed. It's adversity as a mentor. It's a realization that and this is when I'll speak about this as a mentee, but it's a realization that most people want what you have, not who you are. It's a deep one. Most people want director. Most people want 10K a month. Most people want an organization of 500 people, but they don't want who you are, right? A mentor is someone that has perfect information but isn't an imperfect individual. I'm not perfect, guys. You guys know this. It's blatant. I'm not a perfect individual. But the information we're having is all we have, what I give you guys is near enough perfect for you to get you the results. So don't, again, you may not want to be me. You may not be inspired by me. That's absolutely fine. You may not even like me. That's absolutely fine. I would obviously try to change that, right? However, the information we have isn't from me, but it gets you the similar results. Okay? As a mentor on this call, right? You guys may think you're a mentor, okay? But do you have a jealous spirit towards your mentee? This is a deep one, right? Where you don't want your mentees to surpass you. I want anyone that I ever mentor to make more money than me, make more success than me, impact more lives than me. Then I've done a good job as a mentor. And how you look at it, guys, like your parent, right? Your parents are your mentors. They were your first mentors. Your parents want you to do better than them. It's the same sit with mentorship in business. You want your kids to do better than you, right? You want your kids to learn better than you. You want your kids to do everything that you wasn't able to do. That's a mentor. Imagine if you as an adult or a parent said that I don't want my son to be better than me, or I'm afraid of my son making more money than me. You're not a mentor, right? And ultimately, guys, mentorship is leadership. We all know the levels of leadership. Sammy went through it last week, but ultimately, mentor is leadership. And again, we don't need everyone to do this. Right? Everybody don't need to do this. The same way, so, I was watching something earlier, right, where they was talking about like Jesus only had 12 mentees, but yet there's billions of people that now follow the faith. He didn't need everyone to buy into the vision. 12 people bought into the vision. 12 people bought into the faith, and now there's billions of people that are now following. So everybody doesn't need to be a mentee, and everybody doesn't need to be a mentor. But to create massive success and massive impact, you're going to have to become both. To be a mentor, you have to be the great mentee. I can't be a mentor if I'm not a great mentee. Right now, let's jump onto the mentee section because this is where most of us need to start. We can't start as a mentor and then become a mentee. You start as a mentee and then you become a mentor. The mentee will always outperform the mentor, should always outperform the mentor. because you're learning from them. You're more sharper than them. You've got the less experience than them, which means you haven't got as much trauma as them. Right? The perfect example is Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan, right? Kobe Bryant said that Michael Jordan's his mentor, right? He did everything like him. He wanted to dress like him. He wanted to play like him, but he outperformed him. He made more money than him. He scored more points than him. He had more success than him, even though Michael Jordan was the mentor, right? The mentee does not leave the mentor leaves the mentee. You can't leave someone that you need. If you need someone, you're not going to leave them. But as a mentor, you don't need your mentee. Your mentee needs you. Okay? One that a lot of people may find hard to do. The mentee chases the mentor. But do you have the humility to chase your mentor? Do you have humility? Do you see your mentor, the people that you call your mentor, do you see them as your master? If not, they're not your mentor, guys. If you don't see your mentor as your master, there's a level of service that as a mentor you lot are not ready for. And that's why I'm saying be very, very careful with who you call your mentor. Be very, very careful about blaming your mentor when you're realizing you're not the mentee that serves that mentor as though they are the mentor. Whenever I'm around Bells, I do as much as I can to make his life easier. Anything I can do to make his life easier, I do as much as I can. Because there's a certain servanthood where ego and pride can't get in the way. There's a certain humility you have to learn to realize that if this person is my mentor, I am my servanthood towards them is everything because they're now going to give me everything and more than what they have. You guys would do the most for your parents. Well, I hope so, because they was your first mentors. If you wouldn't do that for who you currently call your mentor, just call it a day. And I'm not saying this because I want you guys to be my mentee. I'm not saying this because I want to be your mentor. I don't want to be everyone's mentor. I'll be honest with you. Right? But just find out who, just be very, very careful and aware. Most importantly, this bit here, most of you have never really seen this or probably taught it. Just be aware with who you call your mentor or mentee. As I mentioned, what is it you want the mentor has? Very, very deep question. What is it you want that the mentor you call currently has? A leech wants what someone has. A mentee wants who someone is. Do you want what's in someone's pockets, what's in someone's hand, or do you want what's in someone's heart? Very, very deep question to ask yourself, guys. What is it that the mentor has that you want? Is it the influence? Is it the car? Is it the lifestyle? Because if it's anything materialistic, you're also known as a leech. A mentee, a proper mentee, wants what's in their hearts. You want the way that your mum loves you. You want the way that your dad loves you because it's within. You don't want the house, you don't want the external things. That doesn't mean anything. And long term, guys, when it comes to mentor and menteeship, it's not going to evolve into anything beautiful anyway. If anything, it will just deteriorate and it will be exposed simply because of three things: trust, honor, and communication. Both of them require all three. If you don't trust your mentor, red flag. Mainly because the mentor may be not telling you the truth. Sometimes I tell you guys too much of the truth, right? Honor. This book here, this I read this book maybe a few years ago. I want everybody to get it and download it. Download it or order it. 7 laws you must honor to have uncommon success. A lot of you need to study this book. It's such a tiny book, but it's got so much value behind it. Right? Honor. A lot of people in today's day and age, a lot of youngsters couldn't even spell, they don't even know what honor means. Right? And lastly, communication. This solves every single problem. Any problem I've ever had, it's always been solved 9 times out of 10 with communication. But how good or how not so good are you as a communicator? Do you manage to get your message across the way it needs to without both parties fighting? Are you able to communicate with your downline without feeling patronizing or anything negative? Are you able to still give someone the truth, but still keep them motivated or still have them ready to run, whatever it may be? How good are you at communicating, guys? This is maybe a more of a leadership conversation. But I thought, you know what? There's no rank, there's no title to leadership. There's some people that I see that are brand new that have no customers have brought in one or two customers, but I see something in you that I see a certain 1K or a 700 or someone that has a title that don't have. So there's no actual level to certain levels of leadership. The lowest level is title. So I can't just do a leadership conversation with everyone that's a four no more and above. Because there's some people that are not ranked that I do see as a leader, and you do have certain things about you that people that do make more money than you don't have. All right, guys. So just to recap, look, if you have not, right, if you have not got your what I do video done, if you are not posting on social media, if you're not doing your Instagram, for these next 32-day guys, there's not much more anyone can do here. And all it will mean is that we will find like people will come in and be willing to do the work. At the end of the day, it's only our reasons why that I've actually been affected by doing this or not doing this, should I say. All right. So what I want to do is I quickly want to hand this over to let me just see if she's on, right? 1 second.